Hi everybody, it's Lisa from Sutton's Days. Today we're going to do a little catching up and figure out where we're at with our Pantry Preparedness Challenge. So I have some tomatoes that I have to dice up, and I figured we'd have a chat while I'm doing that. I've been going out, or the boys have been going out and picking tomatoes as they ripen and then sticking them in the freezer so that I have enough to actually process into sauce. I do this the easiest method I know how. Okay, and the easiest method that I know how is to take your tomato, wash it. That's very important. Wash it before you put it in the freezer if you're going to do that. Wash it. I'm going to take it and quarter it, none of which I'm going to show you. I'm just going to tell you about. So I've got it all quartered, and then poof, it's in the crock pot. I'm going to fill up that crock pot until the lid is teetering on top. And I'm going to turn it on high, and I'm going to walk away from it. Tomorrow morning, when I get up, I will skew the lid so that it's not fitting on there tightly, and I will make it so that it vents the steam, and I will let it cook down until I get home from work. So essentially that's going almost 24 hours. And then when I'm done with that, I will take it and I will either, well, you know, I got this immersion blender. I didn't have that last year when I did this. And I think it's going to make my life just a little bit easier. But what I did last year is I took it and I put it into my food processor. And I would scoop out enough so that it wasn't, you know, overflowing in the food processor. And then just beat it up. Just beat it up. Skins, seeds, everything. Completely pulverize it as much as humanly possible. And then pour it into jars and process it. In this case, I might be able to do it still hot from the crock pot with the immersion blender. I want to see how well that does. I'll take you along for that one tomorrow. But I have two big crock pots. I honestly don't know what size they are, and I never tell it on the outside, so it's been a few years since I bought them. But every little goofy tomato that I can get and put in there, and I mean this is literally anything at all. Beef steaks, cherry tomatoes, Roma tomatoes, whatever I've got. Now, where this gets goofy, okay, is I've been gone for a few days, and that is because our family reunion happened on Saturday. Today is Monday. Family reunion happened on Saturday, and so my husband and three of his siblings, well, his three siblings, uncles, kids, cousins, grandkids, the whole deal, we're very lucky, and they all come to our house. This makes it so much easier for us because we don't have to find somebody to take care of the animals so that we can be gone for the whole day. It's great. They all seem to really enjoy it, and it just works out well. So we were kind of scrambling, getting everything ready for that, and then the weather decided to go against us, and it was raining, and so we're trying to accommodate for rain too, and it actually turned out pretty good. It turned out pretty good. We ended up with karaoke in the garage and conversation on the back deck, the covered part of the back deck, and more conversation out in the pole barn, and a great barbecue with fantastic food. And I stayed on program the whole time. I didn't cheat. So I'm very happy about that because this family can cook. Wow. So had a really great time. It's a great day. It's a long day. And then Sunday I woke up and I swear to you, I felt hungover. Now the funny part about this one is we gave up smoking last November. Quit smoking last November. We gave up drinking in February. We gave up carbs in June. I don't know what else there is, guys, okay? But there's no reason I should have had a hangover. And I swear to you, I just felt hungover on Sunday. I think it's just sheer exhaustion, everything catching up. So we just held down the couch. We made sure the couch didn't try to get up anywhere. We did the bare minimum. Made sure the animals were fed and watered, and called it a day. I think we were in bed by 8:30 at night, and then slept late on top of it. So it's just been one of those really crazy times. And today I'm feeling a bit better. Still not 100% there, but I'm getting there. Have you ever seen me in sleeves? I'm in sleeves. Shut up. Temperature dropped down to 70 degrees for a high yesterday, and it was 51 degrees when I woke up this morning. So we had a nice little cold front move in. I am grateful because I'm telling you, I don't know how much more I can sweat. I really don't. And I think that's part of the problem. I'm having a few different issues is because I just am having trouble staying hydrated. And I've never been much of a water drinker to begin with, but this is making it challenging. So that's what we've been busy with. I have not been doing a lot with regards to the pantry as a result. Now, I did come home because who am I to pass up a really good deal, okay? I don't know what bushels of tomatoes go where you are. Bushels of tomatoes where we are go for $9 to $10. Or 90 for half bushel. Half a bushel of tomatoes, which is one of those baskets, those, cool baskets, for $9 to $10. So I'm looking at the garden and I'm thinking, okay, that garden has struggled to get as far as it has gotten, and anything extra is extra. That's great. But I need to start getting some tomatoes put up for the season. So I pre-ordered through my guy at the farmer's market, and I've got 3 bushels of tomatoes coming from him consecutively over 3 weeks. So it's a bushel each week. Okay. And then last week, I think it was on Thursday, I showed up home with a bushel from the neighborhood market. Now, by neighborhood, I mean they're like a mile and a half away, okay? But they are the neighborhood market in a rural community, and I will support them as much as I humanly possibly can. They can't necessarily provide it to me stretched out like he can, so I have to do what I can do, and even stretched out the way that he can, I'm still having to take up freezer space because I can't get to them all. So I came home with this bushel of tomatoes, and Phil looked at me and went, "You're not canning anything right now," because of course we were like 2 days off from the party. So put a bushel of tomatoes into the freezers, and we are good to go. So I'm kind of working on those, and I'm working on the ones from the garden that the guys have been saving for me. I have a lot of tomatoes to do in the next few days, and then we're starting all over again on Wednesday. The good news is I should be able to get caught up by this weekend, because I don't think we have anything going on this weekend. So that's kind of what I'm doing as far as my pantry preparedness right now. I'm a little bit behind on updating my spreadsheet, but hopefully your lists are working for you. Tomorrow I'll show you what I do with the immersion blender and how that turned off, and how that turned out and cooking it down. But also probably Wednesday, what I want to chat with you about are kind of next steps. What to do next, what to do with the information that we've collected, and what to do with how to figure out what you're going to need to get through the year, or to get through 3 months or 6 months or 30 days. Okay. You want to try to get that stocked up. You want to figure out a way to make that happen. And it doesn't have to be steak, guys. It has to be food. It has to be nutrients. Okay. And that's the key, because when you think about it, you just need to make sure that you're keeping yourself well so that you can handle whatever else is coming at you. And it takes a little bit of time, so don't get stressed out about that. And I'm sure that you all have some really great ideas. I would love to hear them on how we can do this. So that will be Wednesday's video. Then we've only got probably a couple more videos for the Pantry Preparedness Challenge. And I'm so glad everyone's having fun with this, because next month, as you may know, is National Preparedness Month. And they are calling for a heck of a winter again up here. That's the early forecast already, is that we're supposed to have bitter cold again. Now, we had a break last year, but the 2 years before that were cold like I haven't ever experienced. Just bitter, bitter, horrible cold. So we're making sure that we're trying to get everything done that we need to get done in order to be prepared for winter. So we're going to go through a list of probably 5 things each week that you can prepare for yourself, for your family, as far as National Preparedness Month goes, to make sure that you're covered. Okay, because it's so important. No matter what you have going on, whether it's snow, whether it's hurricanes, whether it's flooding, there's just Mother Nature's kicking her heels up, and she's kicking them up hard lately. And so we need to start making sure that we're prepared. And there's no better time than before the election. Okay, so do what you can to make sure that you've got everything you need to get through for quite some time. It's just really important. So that's where I'm at right now, and thank you for coming along. Thank you for being patient with my absence due to the family get-together. It was great. It's always a lot of fun. We have a great time, a lot of laughs. And I'm going to get these tomatoes going, which is going to take me a little bit tonight, so we'll talk to you again real soon. Thank you for joining me. We look forward to seeing everyone's comments. Have a really great day. We'll talk to you real soon. Bye.